Karen from County Fairgrounds USA, countyfairgrounds.net. Welcome to today's podcast.
Hi, this is Karen, and today we're going to talk to the Calaveras County Fair and Frog Jumping Jubilee. And I have, I believe, the CEO, Laurie, and you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Laurie Giannini.
Okay. And this is coming up on May 16th, and it runs for 4 days. How long has the festival been going on for?
The Calaveras County Fair since 1893.
And it's a frog jubilee. That's kind of unusual. You want to tell us a little bit about the history?
Yeah, sure. Mark Twain lived in a cabin very close to Angel's Camp, and he wrote his first published work, which was under his real name, which was Samuel Clemens, and it was called The Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County. And so local legend is he heard a story in a tavern. And then in 1928, the town of Angel's Camp got a grant to pave their streets, which was a huge deal for them. And they decided to have a celebration. And the celebration they had was they said, well, why don't we have a frog jump? So they did that. They had a frog jump. And then in the 1930s, the two events merged, the county fair and the frog jump, and they became one event.
Okay, when you have all the usual carnival rides and everything else that goes with the county fair, right?
Oh, yes. We have California Carnival, which is an award-winning carnival. We have them. We have concerts and great food and rodeo events and livestock shows and all of those things.
I believe that from what I looked at online that the Frogtown Rodeo has a little bit of a history.
It does. The Frogtown Rodeo has been around for quite a while. It also has been featured in some movies, which is kind of fun. And we've had some of the famous cowboys here. In the 50s, 60s, and up to the 70s, we have an airstrip here that was active at the time, and rodeo contestants actually flew in, competed, and then flew out. So especially, the ones that didn't have to bring horses, obviously, but the bronc riders and bull riders and those type of folks. So, yeah.
And you have, at that rodeo, I saw some really unusual events for the buckaroo, like for the kids.
Yeah, so we have a whole set of events for our kids. So we call those our buckaroo events, and they're actually on a separate day. And so we have cowboy roundup. We also have pole bending. We have goat tying. We have barrel racing. So it's a lot of fun for our kids.
What exactly is pole bending, please?
Pole bending is actually kind of like barrels, only instead of going around a barrel, you go around poles.
And goat tying? Little kids tie goats?
They don't really tie goats. They get there's a little tie on their tail. They put a ribbon on the tail. It's pretty fun.
But I saw like a wine competition?
Yes, we do. So Calaveras is not only known for frogs, it's also known for wine. And we have quite a few vineyards here in Calaveras County. And in one of our towns, which is called Murphy's, we have 26 tasting rooms. And so we have a professional wine competition. And so that wine competition, it was judged. And then it is actually, we show off those wines at the fair.
Okay. Now tell me, what's your favorite part of the fair?
My favorite part of the fair? Oh, probably, I do this game with the kids that I just love where it's called the Boot Scramble. And during the rodeo, we have all the littles come out into the arena, and then they take off their shoes, and then I throw their shoes up in the air along with the rodeo clown, and then they say go, and the kids have to find their shoes and run back to their parents.
Oh,
so that's my favorite.
And your favorite fair food?
Oh, my favorite fair food is definitely curly fries.
A lot of calories in curly fries, dear.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. We need to talk a little bit about our frog competition contest.
Okay, great.
describe that a little bit for our listeners?
Okay, so the frog competition is really fun. So what happens is we have in the center of our stage, we have what we call the lily pad. And the frog is placed on the lily pad, and then you can't touch it, and then it's measured from the lily pad to the frog's third jump as the crow flies. So it can jump sideways, frontwards, backwards. And so, and then the top 50 frogs with the highest distances compete in the finals. So that's how that works.
Where do they get the frogs from?
Oh, people can bring their own frogs, or we actually have 400 frogs in our frog spa that we secure for the 4 days, and then those frogs are returned to where they came from.
Okay, and what kind of prizes do we have for this competition?
Oh gosh, for the frog jump. So the frog jump, if you break the world's record, which is 21 feet 5 3/4 inches, you can win $5,000. Or if you just win, the prize money is from $750 down to $50 is 8th place. Okay,
and what's the farthest frog has ever jumped?
21 feet 5 3/4 inches.
That's a lot of distance.
Mhm.
Wasn't there one specific kind of a frog that Mark Twain wrote about?
No. Mark Twain's story is a fictional story. So it could be Kermit the Frog. I mean, there's no specific frog that he wrote about. Primarily here at the Calaveras County Fair, we have the California bullfrog. That's the frog that's jumped here.
All right. So is there anything new and exciting that you want to tell our listeners about at this year's fair?
Oh, well, we have put in a demonstration kitchen, which I'm really excited about. And so we have some great chefs coming in, some local. We have a young woman named who is called Farm Girl Chef, and she will be doing some cooking with items that are grown on her family farm, and then also doing some lessons with some of our 4-H kids. So I'm really excited about that.
Well, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
And what about fair entertainment?
Entertainment, we have 4 stages of entertainment, but our headline entertainment is Shooter Jennings, who is the son of Waylon Jennings. And then we also have our pro rodeo, and we have a destruction derby. We have the frog jump finals. And then we also have a lot of children's entertainment. We have Captain Jack Sparerib and his pirate show. We have Fables of the West. We have Cowgirl Chicks, which is roping. We have Totally Twisted Balloons. We have Sterling the Bubblesmith. Some great fun folks called Something Ridiculous. And we have this super silly hillbilly science show. So we have just a lot of entertainment for families.
Wow. What's your attendance, do you know?
Well, I know what our historical attendance is, between 35,000 and 40,000.
So that pretty much covers it. Is there anything else you want to add?
No. If you're interested in coming to the Calaveras County Fair or want to learn more about us, please go to frogtown.org.
That sounds really good.
Okay.
Okay, Laurie. Thank
All
you
right.
very much.